Eric Z. I am the chef owner of 886 and Wenwen, two Taiwanese restaurants in New York City. Although chef is a very generous term, I think. All I do is just kind of come up with a menu and then make sure the restaurants run. I was born and raised in Taiwan, grew up in Taipei until I was 18, came to New York for college and kind of just stuck around. I opened my first restaurant. Well, I created a startup called Scallion Foods, which is a packaged, pre-cooked meals for consumers who would purchase them online, and I would deliver it to them. So beef noodle soup, I would cook the soup, package it in a little plastic sealed bag, and then I would package about 150 grams of uncooked noodles in a different package, wrap them together, deliver it to you, frozen. So all you gotta do is microwave the soup, cook the noodles, and in 5 minutes you have sort of a fresh beef noodle soup, kind of like a homemade kit.
And then things sort of snowballed from there. That's why you can say that the beef noodle soup as a dish is really personal for me, which is why I want to dissect it. Not just to understand what we've done to make it Taiwanese, but also to uncover the interesting stories behind how it became such a bedrock of Taiwanese cuisine. I still make beef noodles. Two different versions, in fact, at both my restaurants. But I should first explain what are the hallmarks of Taiwanese beef noodles. Our version of this dish is always made from wheat noodles. It is also characterized by the use of pickled mustard greens with warm spices and a flavor that is almost sweet rather than just savory. But telling that to you, however, it's not the same as tasting it. Not like you can. But today, for the sake of this show, I'm cooking up a beef noodles gathering for some of my closest friends in the industry. It might be surprising because it's kind of hard to get anyone else in to eat this stuff for free on camera.
So yeah, this is the soupy beef noodle soup, and this is the dry beef noodle soup. Like, in case you didn't notice the lack of broth over here.
Give each other soups.
This one is just like, it's hot in New York, right? So every year, 886 can't sell beef noodle soup from, May until October. So I had to come up with a way to utilize all the beef fat and like sell the beef shanks and shit. So we take beef fat, render it down, make chili oil out of it.
I always wanted to try this actually.
Mix it.
Sorry.
Let's just make the beef fat into a vinaigrette and then mix your noodles with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like essentially a salad.
Mm-hmm. Cold?
It's room temperature.
Mm.
So.
Fucking good.
So good.
It's like good.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, right? I hate to say it, but my restaurants, we're not aiming to be the most delicious. We're just aiming to be not bad.
We can work on the stickiness of your floors, so yeah.
I like the dry one, so good.
Oh, thank you.
I like both, but the dry one especially. There's like more heat to it.
Yeah, so the chili oil we make from the tallow, that's it. That's the key, and you make the vinaigrette. I've known Rich since 2016, right? So this would just come into the Tang. He still had his ponytail like samurai hair back then. We would just come and eat, crush a bunch of food by himself. And
I think my friend was like, man, he's gonna open a restaurant. He said, open a restaurant before you do. And I was like, man, that's awesome. So I went to go, and when I ate the food, I was like, this just tastes so Taiwanese, you know? So I just kept on going back.